Hello students, a very good morning to all of you. Today our lesson will be started with short composition. As I have already told you, in short composition we have notice, advertisement, posters, invitation and replies. So I'm starting with notice. How to write notice? There will be a format which will be provided later on. The topics I am picking today will be notice, advertisement and poster all together in one class, and one by one I will just tell you some useful tips how to write it, and the format will also be provided. Okay, and so let's start. uh, as we know, notices are short composition which are written to convey some information, or it is to make a formal announcement, right, about some event like change of name, etc. And the style of writing notice should be simple, and as we know, notice are either posted on the notice board, uh, meant for the purpose, or giving in a newspaper. So for writing a notice, what you should do, some tips I am giving you. As we know, notice carries how much marks? 4 marks only. Okay, as it is a short composition. So on the basis of that, you have to present your writing composition, and it usually begins with the line, this is to inform, or it is hereby informed, or it is hereby notified that. In this way we begin notice, right? Then the notice should always answer the question what, where and when. Means you are writing the notice, or whosoever is writing the notice should always be about what, where and when. Means it is carrying some information about an event or any program. Whatever the topic is, we need to give information about what is the notice about, the venue and the time, right? Then the signing off should have a signature, name and designation of the person in charge. Means who is writing the notice or throwing the notice, his or her name, signature and designation should be written under. The undersigned should carry all this. Sign means signature, name and designation. And the word limit, you have to be very careful about the word limit. The word limit of a body should not exceed 50 words. Short compositions, word limit should not exceed 50 words. Then the word notice along with a proper title and the issuing organization should be mentioned. The name of the organization first, then the word notice. This should be mentioned in the beginning of the notice, in the middle of the page, or in the middle of the notice, at the top of the notice. Okay, then date of issuing the notice should be mentioned. Then the name and designation of the person writing the notice should be mentioned. Okay, he or she should sign it too. Then it should be written in a box, don't forget it. Notice should be written in a box, and you have to write it in third person. Okay, also the language should be formal and it should be brief. Okay, simple and easily comprehended. Means remember, your language should be formal and brief, and it should be simple, and it should be written in such a way, with such language which will be comprehended to all, which can be understood by all. Okay, so these are some tips of writing notice. And then I'm telling you how we can categorize notice. Okay, there can be notice of meeting. Categories are meeting. You can write notice of meeting, of events, of lost and found, or of tours and camps and all. Okay, these are some categories where we need to write notice. I hope all these useful tips will help you to write down notice. It's a very easy composition. You have already done it in your previous classes, means from your junior classes. You have been doing it. So I think there will be no problem understanding, and the format will also be given for better comprehension. The next we will go to advertisement. Uh, Advertisement. What is advertisement? We know that advertisement is a type of public announcement for the promotion of services, goods, etc., or for giving information about missing persons, uh, properties, etc., right? And advertisement is an announcement made through a popular medium that targets a large number of people. Means we throw the advertisement through a popular medium which can target a large number of people. Means it can be reached to a large number of people. Okay, and it can be through print or electronic medium. Newspaper, magazines, TVs, and radios are usually used for advertising, right? Then the content of advertisement is kept brief. Words used are limited, and the English used is not necessarily grammatically correct. Means that doesn't mean that you have to you are there is liberty of using uh, wrong grammar, but that if it's not grammatically correct entirely, that will not be a big issue. So the first thing, for composing it, you have to be very brief, and you have to present all the information in that brief presentation, and there should be word limits. Word is very limited, word content. And you don't have to bother too much about grammar, but I would recommend, it's better not to commit any mistake using grammar, because you are learning the language. Okay, uh, there are two basic types of advertisement in the newspaper or magazines. One is classified, and the other is displayed or commercial. Okay, so what is classified advertisement? Classified advertisements are placed by individuals in newspaper or magazines to advertise their services offered or because of the need for goods and services. Classified ads are charged according to the space they occupy. Therefore, they are written with limited words, conveying the complete message. And displayed advertisement, what is that? These advertisements are attractive, they convey the complete message, and are usually included under the category of posters. So these two types of advertisements we have got: classified advertisement and displayed or commercial advertisement. And in classified advertisement, there are categories. One is situation vacant, and then too late, then sale purchase of property or vehicles, then tours and travels. These are classified advertisement. Okay, and always remember, your advertisement should be attractive so that it can attract people, and it should be precise, and there should always be mentioned uh, the addresses or the phone numbers, so that the person who is interested will be able to contact with the advertisee. And it is also carrying 4 marks. The format will be given, and if you find any problem understanding advertisement, please let me know. And please go through some advertisement in newspaper and magazines, so that you can get practical knowledge of it, how it is written or displayed in newspapers or magazines, the language and all, and the word limit and all. You will get a better knowledge when you will be having practical examples, and that will be a better understanding, I think. So this is about advertisement. And the next we will go to posters. Okay. Designing or drafting poster. What is poster? We know poster is an informative piece of communication written to make an announcement or appeal and to spread awareness among the public. It is made visually attractive to enhance its appeal. So we generally see that posters are visually attractive. Why? Because it is meant for attracting people, so that it can appeal greatly, and it is printed attractively to catch public attention. It should always be eye catching. If your poster is not catchy, you cannot attract the people. Okay. And what is the purpose of writing poster? The purpose of writing poster is to announce a cultural show or exhibition, or to create awareness among people, to warn against some danger, to advertise some products. So these are the purposes of designing or drafting posters. And what should be the tips I should give you? It should be eye catching, and you can use slogans, quotations, or jingles should be used. And you can use some attractive sketches or visuals, so that it can be prompted, or it can prompt. And you can use also different fonts and shapes. Okay. So these are some tips for making a good poster. And what should be the content of poster? How you should prepare it? There should be a theme. The theme of the subject should be clear. Means the purpose of writing it, the theme of the poster should be clear. And while you will be arranging the content, that should be sequence wise, which can appeal the people. In an appealing manner you have to arrange it. And you have to mention the relevant details. Okay. Relevant details and the contact details should also be mentioned. And the name of the issuing authority must be mentioned. Don't forget that. Whosoever is drafting the poster, the authority's name must be actually mentioned. Okay. So these are some tips for writing or making poster. The purpose, layout, the content, how you have to write it, and how you have to present it for making it an appealing one. This is all about the short compositions, notice writing, poster making, and advertisement. There are some other things which we will discuss in our next class, like invitation and replies and all, acceptance or rejection of invitation. That will be discussed in the next class. These three short compositions which I have I have just discussed right now are very important. It is included in your syllabus, and these writings are very easy and very short, and you need just the mastery of presenting it in a very proper way, and for that you have to practice it. So do practice and be a great presenter, and there should not be any flaws in your presentation. And as I always say, first you learn grammar, usage of grammar, so that you can deal with anything and everything in English language. Till then, learn it and practice it and submit it to me, and if you have any problem understanding, just let me know. Till then, good day. Thank you.